Miracle Room is an artwork that integrates the interdisciplinary Ex Votos project, which started in 2017. It is an interactive installation about the sense of unquestioned and continuous sharing of fragments from our daily experiences in the networks. A sharing of images which present traces of existences. In this context, the body is treated as a receptacle of conflicts and desires under constant change, and it projects itself in multiple ways, inhabiting internal and external spaces, being virtually and constantly changed within technological interfaces. Every day, we share many fragments of our lives on digital networks. In order to live a life where distances are supposedly shortened by these networks, we share all the time. We might share photos from our ordinary experiences, we share what we ate for lunch, a common scene from our job or a friend's meeting. We might share images of our faces, our bodies, share our identities. And we already know that sharing our data is not something that comes for free. Companies use our data for purposes that we agreed on, even without reading the terms. Trust is the key to live this contemporary life. We trust those companies. We give away without questioning, religiously. We donate our lives or, at least, superficial parts of it. We are connected to others in a quick and responsive way, and yet our bodies vanish, giving place to very fragile representations of what we want to appear to others and to ourselves, but not what we really are. Miracle Room proposes an interlacement of a religious tradition with the daily practices of a society hybridized in its interpersonal relationships by technological resources in physical and virtual environments. When this digital sharing act is compared to a religious act, the practice of ex votos emerges. Ex votos is about the offering of different objects, crafted with wax or wood, simulating human body parts. Such offering establishes a rite of gratefulness for an accomplished request, like a cure of a disease or a health improvement. These articulations question how the bodily organism is placed on social manifestations of popular culture, generating behaviors, attitudes, and objects that dilate its meaning. This practice is confronted to the new models of contemporary relationships, with its infinity of individual and collective representations shared over social networks, as a donation of a lifetime, as an action that elaborates a remote and fragmented presence. Participants of the installation are invited to donate a portrait, which can be sent through internet or taken in place. All the donated portraits are processed in real time by a software made in processing and projected over a head-shaped object made of perishable material. This forms new, merged faces, unknown faces for the public and for the donor himself. These hybrid faces are then recaptured by another piece of processing software, which interprets them and synthesizes new images that still might be called faces, but that extinguish any references from the original reality. In the end, every portrait, mixed face, and synthesized face shall be exhibited as a record of the transformation of faces through the artistic device. The project passed through a debate about the construction of a network identity through the manipulation of photos sent by the public. All the research for Ex Votos project is based on an interdisciplinary character, in a way that different readings are possible. By placing themselves in a territory of constant exploration, the discoveries brought by this work contribute to the development of experiments that use network technologies and provide resources for further investigations of the contemporary self.